Welcome back to Infinite GameVerse, where I'm your host, Aiden, and this is Mason. And today we're going to be talking about different horror games that we both enjoy. And Mason will kick us off right away with one of his favorite horror games.
I want to talk about SCP Containment Breach and just how massive a game this was and how old it has been and the amount of games that have been spun off of it and all sorts of that. And first I want to talk about the first game, which came out in 2012. It had a lot of massive YouTubers like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and just those OG YouTubers that we all used to watch. They played that game and they all enjoyed it, and I personally enjoy it too. And this game was just massive, absolutely massive. It was how do I describe it? There's so much that the community has put in and stuff like that. It's a game that is, you're in a facility, research facility with armed guards and stuff like that, and the game takes place as you being what's called a Class D, which is like test subjects and stuff. And it's got like a bunch of these anomalies and stuff they're given like SCP like 096 or something like that. And your job is to escape the facility once there was a containment breach, and there's a bunch of like cool SCPs and stuff that you can explore, and it's always that perspective of, well, what will I find next if I play the game again?
And then just to clarify, the SCPs are like monster creatures. They're like trying to get you the whole time. There's some of them that are friendly, just like some of them are trying to get you the whole time. My favorite horror game is Five Nights at Freddy's. It was my childhood game. I grew up on that game. Five Nights at Freddy's is about how you like survive in an office. You have like so much that you can do. There's so many spin-offs of that game, and they've like made so much games. They've made a movie about it recently, and it's just a really fun game. It has a bunch of like lore and stuff, which me and Mason are going to talk about soon. So stay tuned with that. Mason's going to talk about the lore of the SCPs.
So SCP was, again, it was just absolutely massive. They've made countless games that I can't, it goes off of my hands how many times that they have made other games for this. They've made VR ports of it, and they've remastered the game so many times, and there's even a few fan-made movies out on YouTube. One in particular, which is really good, is called SCP Overlord. If you want to go check it out, but viewer discretion is advised. It is pretty violent. And the community has made its own like departments and stuff of this, where like mobile task force and stuff like that, like Zeta-9 and all that. It's really cool, and it's spread into other games like Rec Room. Minecraft has made a DLC for it, and it still is very popular to this day. There's a YouTuber that I watch. His name is Hobby147. He's also a streamer. You can find him on Twitch and YouTube. Twitch, it's Hobby347, HABIE 347 and 147. And I could show some clips of him playing that game.
If you don't know what SCP is, it's like Pokemon, but instead of Pikachu, you get this concrete Cabbage Patch doll that kills you if you blink.
Nope, I'm good actually. I'll see you guys around.
Seriously, SCPs are essentially just different kinds of Pokemon. If every Pokemon was birthed in the fiery pits of hell with the sole purpose of either scaring you or disemboweling you.
Hey, Macarena.
Some of them don't though, and some of them are just interesting. And they're all held here in Pokey Prison, where you, an inmate who has to clean out the demon droppings from the demon cages, is there when something goes wrong.
This just got way less fun.
And listen, I'm a sucker for a good story. I love the SCP concept.
But I'll trade you. You take this, and I'll take this, okay? Thanks. I'm sure you'll be fine. Really good, actually.
So now we're into Five Nights at Freddy's, how big it's, or like the lore, the spin-offs of the games, how much games they've made. Five Nights at Freddy's is a big brand in like 2012, like 2012. I should probably search that one.
How old was it? Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah,
The first game came out in 2014.
2014.
Late 2014.
Got it. So Five Nights at Freddy's is late 2014. Is when it came out, August 2018. That's when it basically just started picking up. It's gotten a lot of great reviews, very positive reviews. It's just been really popular. So Scott Cawthon, the creator, he made like 6 more games, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, 3, 4. There was like Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza Simulator. And then there's 2 VR games. One of them just came out recently. I really recommend the game. It's really fun. You guys should play it. Then there's a ton of knockoffs. Five Nights at Candy's. There's
FNAF Juniors.
FNAF Juniors. There's a lot realistic versions of it. And then obviously there's a new movie that just came out, I actually really enjoyed the movie. I know most people have like mixed reviews on it. I really enjoyed that movie. And then there's like a crap ton of lore. I'm not gonna explain all of it, but there's a YouTuber named MattPat. You can go check him out. YouTube.com/Matt. The Game Theory, not MattPat. The Game Theory is what the Game Theorist is what the YouTube channel is called. Go check out that if you want to learn the FNAF lore. But FNAF is also Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just an abbreviated version. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, crap ton of lore. Really fun game. And yeah, Mason's gonna talk about what popularity has SCP gotten into.
The amount of popularity that SCP has gotten to was it has gotten so large that on the internet they have forums and stuff you could go look on. I think it's called SCP forums, and it's got like thousands, like in the high thousands of SCPs, and it goes down one by one. And there's a SCP game. It's on Steam. I think it's called SCP-087. I think that's it. Is it on here? And it's a SCP game where it's this really long stairwell that you have to go down. Yep, and it's right here, SCP-087 VR Survivor. It's this stairwell that you go down, and there's an entity in the hallway that's like sort of translucent and stuff. It's really dark, and the atmosphere of that game is absolutely A+. It's perfect. So Aiden's gonna talk about some FNAF spin-offs.
Yeah, some FNAF spin-offs, like I said earlier, Five Nights at Candy's, Five Nights at Freddy's Juniors. There's a lot of more after that. Then the popularity it's gained throughout the years. A lot of YouTubers made videos about it. Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Banos Gaming has recently made a bunch of YouTube videos about it. It just has a big popularity of YouTubers have like just played that game, and they have really good times playing it. And it just has really popular games. It has a bunch of spin-offs. Let me get some real quick. Like there's one on here called, I'm not gonna read that one. None of these are really appropriate. But there's like a bunch of VR games that came out. Five Nights at Freddy's VR 1 and 2. Wanted. They're both like $30 each, so I really recommend those. They have like DLCs. They recently created they created a free roaming one. They created a DLC for that one. They have 2 parts for it. Those are really good. I would also recommend playing that. And yeah, that's pretty much all the FNAF game spin-offs there are right now. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you guys for sticking in, staying tuned for this episode. Make sure to go follow our Twitter or X page called JHS Creative Com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel Jordan Creative Communications, and peace.